built this city. We built this city on rock and...
So hello there folks, welcome back to town to Charon and Velerious.
Hello everybody!
Hello Velerious. Unpausing the Derpsvillians as they go about their business.
The chickens are all dead, there's a badger pretending to be a chicken.
Where has he got his chicken
In
out
the
farm?
chicken farm? No,
In the chicken farm,
look,
oh yeah.
See, he is a chicken.
See, why have all the chickens gone?
Because we've not only been making omelettes, when the omelettes are full, they immediately start killing the chickens.
I know, but they shouldn't have made so many dead chickens. It's weird.
I think it's because, as I've said before, that they seem to have this tendency that if they're hungry, they go and
They'll
kill
just
the
go
animal,
kill a
cook
chicken.
it, and then eat it immediately.
Right,
Which is
so
just ridiculous.
this episode, Velerious, we need to get some major hauling done.
We do.
Fight a spider, or is that from a previous thing? That's from a
Previous siege. The cow, though. The cow
Rowan
was not from
Syringe
previous
is
siege.
sleeping on a chest.
Chest.
Why is he not sleeping in his room?
Because he's part of that guard group that goes to that barracks. Now they must not be able to share the same bed, so instead he's taken up a bed of his own,
So-
which is the chest.
Shall we put a bed down for him then?
It would be quite nice for him, really.
We'll stick one there.
Right in front of the door, so when people go past, they just
Yeah. So the barracks must override their rooms, so why can't
Yeah.
we get rid of their rooms? That's annoying as shit.
Yeah, I know. But they might fix that in later ones.
Maybe.
I think, as I said before in one of the previous episodes where we built it, I think it's specifically for if you put barracks next to like the dungeon, they would just go and sleep in it and be straight back on guard duty immediately.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose also you could put one
Yeah.
in the dungeon.
Yeah, that was where we've got it now. It's
So-
quite a bad idea, really.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's quite funny considering all the townies just walk through there. So the guards come in for their
In
nice
fact,
resty time, and they're all like, it's lovely.
If
isn't
we
it?"
were to alter
Hmm.
this place
Yeah,
into a barracks with multiple beds in
yeah.
and some barrels of food,
I'm not seeing where this is going.
the march to the ghost room wouldn't be anywhere near as long.
But the one slight problem you got with that is heroes don't sleep in it.
No, but the townies do.
Yeah, but our townies are just sleep in there and then go back up to where their
Well, no,
barracks
because you
is.
could put a patrol group here.
Well, we could have just done this before. So
know.
this is what basically everyone was saying. Just turn them all into soldiers.
Yeah, but it's
get
still a
everyone
long
in.
walk, that's the problem.
Yeah, but it's still, if you turn every single one into a soldier...
If we
send
had
them
a barracks down there,
we'll
they
have
could
them down in
sleep
seconds.
there. Anyway, what are we doing this episode, Blaze? The Blue Road is finished except for the bones, which are waiting for them to haul away, which is
Yeah.
why we're sort of just leaving them to it for a little bit. Because hopefully they're going to shift the bones. They are all hauling, but they're bringing bones in now.
Yeah, they're bringing bones in, taking wood out of the barrels.
We
being
did all
general
these
bastards,
barrels,
really.
didn't we?
I think-
they're all bone
we did all
barrels.
of it. I like how you can store human remains.
Yeah,
I
in
don't
a
like that
barrel.
guy. Let's put him in a barrel. This barrel will do. It's like, why would you store human remains? Can
There's
they
an
be used
awful
for
lot of-
anything other than graves?
I don't think so. Well, you can make the tombs and the the lizard tomb
Yeah.
and the standard tomb.
It just seems kind of pointless.
But other than
having
that,
a
no, I
barrel,
don't think
really,
so.
but there you go.
Right. So tasks that we need to do. We were
God,
gonna
that cow farm
flatten
is-
this hill to build the meat.
It looks like they're stood on each other.
I don't think they are. I think there's one on every square. A
It really
bird
does look
on
like
that
they're
square.
stood on each other.
Yeah, but if you look, it's just the way that they are. But there's one per square, so I'm assuming that is now maxed out, and nothing's going to spawn until we start killing them.
But what did they see in the parallel dimension, Sharon?
Lots of beans, Valerius, as
Lots
the
of beans,
song
lots of
goes.
beans, lots of beans, lots of beans.
Yeah.
Oh, beans, lots of beans, lots
So
of beans. Lots
we
of
were going to
beans.
flatten this hill to make a production meat processing plant, basically.
Indeed. Were we not letting them do...
Yeah, I want
all-
them to shift these goddamn bones first.
Yeah, well, they should be dragging everything around now. Why is things dying continuously?
Carnivorous plants, you know what they're like. They love them. They just charge in head first. Oh, carnivorous plants.
Look at this plant with gigantic teeth. I bet
Oh,
I can poke in.
we can also extend the road to the graveyard just for cosmetics.
If there was no red flowers in the way, that would
And
be perfect.
something else we want to do is roof this bloody thing off.
Yeah.
So that row is finished and we can take the scaffolding out.
I think the roofing, though, it's
But,
not really a massive priority at the moment.
It's not a huge priority. We've only
Yeah.
got 29 stone as well.
I kind of feel like what we should do now is get the food under control, and as we promised everyone, then hit the next level of dungeon.
Right.
But while the next level of dungeon is open, then do the roofing.
Yeah, we have mud barrels. Good, because we're going to be
Yeah.
getting some mud coming pretty soon. Food situation.
Is it good?
35,
Good or very good?
32. Could be worse. It could be better. So there you go.
That's the general feeling with towns all the time. Anyway,
I mean, they're tidying up, but they're doing a bit of a half-assed job. They're bringing a bit of iron back.
look
This
at the bright
one
side.
patch of bones is still there.
At least they've realised now that certain things go in certain barrels.
Oh yeah, they're collecting bones, aren't they? I was like, why have they been? Oh, hey, oh, what's going on here?
Hello? Hello.
I love how it looks like they've all just stood that way, just like keeping an eye on Jasmine. Everyone watch Jasmine. What's she up to?
They've probably
Why is everyone
they've got like
staring
little
at me?
secret peepholes to see the rooms behind them. And they're probably like, oh, them women, they all sleep on this side. We should put women on that side.
That is fucking brilliant.
We'll have, to
Look
put
at
a male,
that.
we'll have to put a male in front of where that girl sleeps.
A male in there's Terwin's room. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Anne's watching Terwin. You keep me updated on that Terwin, Anne. Oh, shut up, I'm a bird! He just keeps laying in his bed, screaming about being a bird.
Floss is off for breakfast.
Yeah, everyone else is like...
I want to see if they come out in order, because that would be fucking brilliant if they do.
I'll watch them screw it up now. It'd be ruined when they just walk out.
Ulrich next.
Separately.
Go on, Ulrich. Oh no!
Oh, no,
Anne
Anne.
spoiled it.
She's upset because there's no Terwin.
There goes Arthur. 2 left. Fourth wind is gone.
So Ulrich, the fucking lazy flower monitor, is last out of bed. It sums him up in such a massive way.
Ulrich Bricks.
My name's Ulrich Bricks, and I sleep in the morning.
Alright,
Another
let's
harvest
let's have a harvest.
We do enjoy our harvests. They're so beautiful, Sharon. Oh yeah.
It'll be so weird when we don't have to do harvest anymore because we
I
have
know.
like loads of meat in
God.
the meat production facility.
All them cows.
Wooden greaves to sell. We need to remember that.
All them cows.
Oh, we've got the new ice chests up as well. I need to allocate them, don't I?
Yes.
So we need.
Did we not allocate them? I
No,
think we did.
I didn't.
I think
I made one for Spiderite, and that was it.
Oh.
Right, so let's do
yeah.
Spiderite,
So you were a bit of a dirt road.
and then Goblinite,
Yeah, we want one for all the ites now.
Goblinite.
Kind of the most.
Goblin. I'm not going to put the newer ones in because otherwise,
Yeah.
the moment we kill one monster, they'll be all down there to grab his balls.
piling on his balls. That Anne would be the first one down there. Let me get his balls. No, Anne. God damn it. What have we told you about touching balls?
There we go.
Only Terra wins.
So we've assigned some of those.
For the Bulbasaur.
For the Bulbasaur. Have we ever explained where that came from?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you were playing Overlord, weren't you?
I was indeed.
Overlord Raising Hell.
Because I've had many games sat on my hard drive that I've never played.
It's a sort of really old game. I think, was it Codemasters that made that?
Oh god, I have no
It
idea.
might have been. And it was a sort of... I don't know, what would you call it?
It's basically... Everyone keeps referring to Overlord as kind of like Dungeon Keeper, but I don't think it is.
It's not really, is
Yeah.
it? It's...
Because you're a person who can fight and everything, but you also summon minions to fight.
Yeah.
And you also have puzzles in there as well, though. So it's kind of like
You have
an
to,
RTS
you have to
with
use
puzzles.
your minions to solve
Yeah.
the puzzles for you.
Because you can't actually control your minions apart from telling them where to go, or
Yeah.
if you hold down both buttons, it actually makes them walk in a certain path.
Yeah, you can order them to do
Yeah.
things and go places.
But you can't like just highlight them and say attack this.
Aha, they took the bones.
Although you can tell them to attack things.
But anyway, the point was, your little minions shout for the
Yeah.
Overlord when they do things.
When they bring you in gold, they go, for the Overlord!
Yeah.
But obviously, with me being partially deaf and always playing every game as if I'm some kind of weird person who can't hear anything, it just came around that one of them brought me something and I could have sworn he just went, for the Bulbasaur!
And then you basically your own voice comms of me, and then you were like,
Yeah.
I swear that I've got one of these derpy minions. It's like little Jenny keeps coming up going, for the Bulbasaur!
Yeah. It just keeps
I swear she thinks I'm Bulbasaur.
keeps bringing me all this gold for the Bulbasaur! And he's like, go away, you little bugger! I did enjoy naming the little minions.
That'll be the episode title then, for the Bulbasaur.
It's a bit of a shame, really, that in Overworld they didn't have female minions. That would have been quite funny.
Female minions.
Yeah, it's sexist like that. You see, minions could only be males,
Yeah.
clearly.
Saves on voice acting, doesn't it, if
Yeah.
you just have one gender. Right, the Blue Road is finally completed, Velerious, so I'm confident that it's time to dig out this hill.
Oh god, think what you're doing, Sharon. What will Magical Trevor say?
What would Magical Trevor say? I don't know. I
Well,
don't know. What does Magical Trevor say?
Everyone loves him, I know that much.
I know everyone loves him.
Everyone loves Magical Trevor.
I can't think what he actually says off the top of my head.
Oh god, that guy's still fucking hoarding wands. Seriously.
I know.
Why would you hoard on
Those wands?
It's probably a girl as well.
It's the other Anne.
There you go,
Anne.
So
Hanbury.
at this rate, she's going to end up being part of the necromancer group and rivaling against the Blue Hat Gang.
Maybe.
So both Anns will be fighting against each other.
Maybe I could see that being a thing.
As they walk down the street, clicking their fingers in this kind of like musical environment.
How? I take it want to completely wipe out this hill.
Pretty much. I don't see any point in leaving it here anymore. We want to start like leveling most of the terrain to just get it out of the way so we can start like building Derpsville. We basically turned into the government.
Destroying the green belt.
You like these beautiful nature, natural hills, do you? Lovely nature in all its bestities and everything. Oh, destroy it!
Knock them down. Build a council estate.
Knock it down, cement over it, build a counter estate on that. We'll have a tree. It'll be dying in the floor. No one will come to water it ever.
Which is the one in the pink dress there? She's got a full set of hobgoblinite by the looks of things. Gloriana.
Gloria?
Yeah, it's nice. We must. Oh no, or was it Alice? It might have been Alice.
Could be both.
But yeah, we used up I think we used all the hobgoblinite we had.
Yeah.
Which is why we had one sitting over there, because it's like we never made a chest for it in the first place.
Yeah, we liked using it. It was fun. Wrong layer. God, what are the people who are watching this going to think?
Bloody layers.
How do they work? Can't you just like drag it over from like further away and it'll just cover all of it?
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting that. I can click off the layer sort of thing.
Yeah, because it won't do the bottom layer.
Yeah.
But it just feels like it should.
I know, it feels like it should. That's the thing.
Oh man, that storehouse is so big.
Isn't it? Isn't it fucking epic?
Could you imagine if we'd made that two-story?
It doesn't even fit on the screen.
If we made that two-story, right, it would have been like the most epic IKEA ever.
It's the best storeroom I've ever seen.
It's just a shame that you have to have barrels in there and you can't just have like shelves upon shelves of things.
Yeah.
Just have little signs posted everywhere.
Or if it just showed you what it was, if it was all wood but in stacks.
Yeah. Like if it registered 3 barrels across and 3 down of wood, it just puts all of them as a wood barrel.
Yeah. Or if you could just mark it with stockpiles, so that, anything on this stockpile would appear to be wood, sort of thing.
Sure, you can't just get a stockpile and then put barrels on the stockpile, so they will put things in there.
You can do something like that, but I don't know how it works. Because obviously there's no explanation or anything. But if you look at stockpiles, if I just make a stockpile for something...
Stockpile.
Let's make a decoration one, because then they won't bring anything over.
Right.
Manage stockpile, enable decorative chest, and on some of the others it says enable barrel.
Right.
So if you've stored it for like wood, it'll say enable barrels, and if you've got it for like food, like flour, it'll say enable raw food barrel.
Ah.
But I don't know what they do.
We should play around with it at some point.
Just dangerous business, really. You never know what they might start doing.
Well, what's the next set of barrels we'll probably
Harvest.
make?
It'll be more red ones, probably. But I'd have to destroy the floor in there as well to do it.
What kind of barrels?
I don't know. I don't know what we're putting in next. It depends what we come across, really. 22 flour, that's alright.
What we should do is delete all the flowers.
Yeah, they've actually put some in the barrels.
We should delete all those barrels and then put a stockpile there for flour and mark it as barrels. Enable decorative barrels.
Enable decorative barrels.
Barrels with like jewels on. Pimping barrels.
Pimp my barrel.
Oh yes. I want to be able to have a little more design with Derpsville. I want to design signs. I want to design flags for my buildings.
It's like, yo dog, we heard you like barrels, so we put some barrels in your barrels.
I want to be able to have a ruby-encrusted, diamond-coated barrel that spews fire every time someone puts something inside it.
Put a pirate in. Put a pirate.
That'd be amazing. Well, apart from you'd have to stab the pirate. And more times than 10, instead of just popping out, you'll probably put a sword in the barrel and just hear a scream.
I'll tell you what else we'll do.
Oh my god, don't do it, Sean. You're giving them so many tasks, they'll cry.
just because it was annoying me a bit.
But if you remember the song we were listening to a second ago, they'll cry.
We're gonna need some stone as well.
We're gonna need a lot of things.
I know.
Do we need any red flowers? Because we could just use these to get them out of the bloody way.
Okay, we'll use those existing
They're in an
ones.
awkward place, and we can build the road there if we use them.
And then stone. Oh, which bit of stone
Do
should
we
I get?
need stone?
Yes, we've got 29. 27.
How much is it per road? And it won't. Should I know?
1 or 2. I think it's 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30, 32.
Hang on, is it 2? I was check.
Yes.
On the purple.
It's the same thing!
I was hoping they'd say red flower, blue flower, and stone. But
no, it's purple colour.
They cunningly have made the purple colour into a different game. Because obviously Towns does not work.
Yeah.
Towns works on the element of 3s, I've noticed. Can't go above 3.
It might, actually.
There'll be 1 or 2 things, there'll be 4, won't there?
Where's the mine? Torch,
Oh,
wood,
wow.
wood, iron, that's 6. So that fucks your theory.
That one thing, I bet that was the hardest thing for them to code. I bet that was like the biggest update they've ever done.
The mine shaft update.
Yep. I did 17 billion lines of code for the mine shaft. Now constructible with a torch, wood, a stone. Oh my god, we've missed it.
Oh, it's missed New Year, Velerious. It's rolled over.
We have indeed missed New
Well,
Year.
we're slightly late, but Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Oh man, I set all that up and everything, and then I didn't even notice.
We're almost there.
That was supposed to be your job to watch that and not let me waffle on about stuff.
Well, we were both waffling on, and then things just came out of hand.
There we go. We've done a whole year.
We have indeed.
In
We have
Towns.
finished an entire year of unedited Towns footage.
Holy shit.
See in the description below, we'll tell you to watch the rest of our frigging videos. To be honest, anyone who starts watching this now is going to have quite a lot.
Well, now
of
we know
Towns.
that it's going to be like roughly 72 episodes per year.
There you go.
Of Towns.
Episode 144,
Yeah,
year 3.
That'll be a good one to watch because that'll be year 3 beginning. Ah, right. Where were we? They were hauling and doing the hill.
I'll tell you
What I'm going to do is once they've done this hill, I'll send them to go get some stone.
It is such a celebratory time because I have myself a glass of actual original Coke today.
What?
Instead of all the knockoff stuff that I usually drink.
Instead of your cheapy roller cola that you usually have.
No, I do love a bit of roller cola there. Roller cola is just so fantastic. No, but really, I'm so poor that I have to drink roller cola.
I know.
It's like 20p for 2 litres.
It's because you're a scrub lord, Blair. You've got no monies.
Yeah.
No monies. And
No
you've,
monies, no life.
especially
no
now that you've had
things.
to replace your hard drive and your keyboard.
Yeah. In all honesty, the keyboard, we just got a spare one. Because being from a computer that uses computers pretty much all the time.
Yeah, we do have lots of
Yeah.
spare keyboards, thank God.
Lots of spare keyboards.
Thank
We've got a
God.
spare monitor line around somewhere.
We've got spare all sorts.
We've got quite a lot of hard drives, but unfortunately, because we haven't bought any
Yeah,
recently,
They're all 80A, aren't they?
well, not only that, but they're the small ones. So like,
Yeah, they're only like 40 to 80 gigs. They're
this
nothing,
is
nothing
something
special.
people will enjoy. The lack of computer knowledge with our parents.
Yeah.
Where I actually got asked by our father the other day. He was like, "So, I've got this hard drive. It's quite good. We could put it in your computer." I went, "Oh, how big is it?" "Oh, it's 40 gig." I was like, "Where the fuck did you get a 40 gig hard drive? You could probably get SD cards that are bigger than that now."
I've got flash sticks that are almost that big.
You can get solid state
Right.
drives that are 120 gigabytes. That's bigger. And that's new technology.
I'm doing it, bro.
That's so smart.
I'm doing a massive fucking stone binge.
But yeah, no, I've had loads of parts that he said you could put in there, and they've just been bad. I've got a sound card at the moment, which is probably from 1978. Probably the minute the computer came out, they went, "Oh, let's invent a sound card." Right, this thing here glued together with slices of cheese and plastic. We'll power it with potatoes.
Is that the Big Mac?
It is indeed.
So,
That's what it soon became on to be. You see, so I actually have a big.
that's where the
Mac as my
MacBook
PC.
came from.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a laptop with a slice of cheese in the
It
middle.
is indeed. All they did was go, the power of this cheese is incredible. What would happen if we enlarged the slice of this cheese and then stuck it inside a computer?
And all you've got to do is
sir.
if you grade the ham, it's even better.
Oh, that terrible joke, Sharon. That terrible joke.
Oh dear.
What would people think when they can hear this?
I know. But what can you do? Right, massive stone hall going on, Velerious.
Massive. Everything is massive.
I've noticed we've got a problem over here.
It's a floating block.
We might need a bit of scaffolding to take this block down.
Oh, good.
So we'll let them get the stone, and then we'll have a look. We'll investigate this block more closely because I think it's not connected there.
I appreciate the lack of physics in town. How many times have you walked through the street, Sharon, and gone, oh look, they've knocked the house down, but there's one brick floating.
Yeah, one brick there floating at the
Just
top.
one brick floating at the top. Oh shit, guys, get the scaffolding back up, get the crane in. Gonna have to bring this one brick down.
Oh god. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
That'd be the worst construction in real life ever. Could you imagine in the future if they invented floating bricks? Have a problem with neighbours? Not anymore.
Like
Press a button and watch your house float
bricks.
up. God, everyone would live in the sky. And
There was a thing when I used to play Dungeons and Dragons. There was a thing called an immovable rod, right? And it's an item you can buy, and it's a rod, and when you sort of flick the button on it, it will stay wherever it is at the time.
Right.
So you could use it basically if you had two of them. You could essentially click one, put it in place, stand on it, put the other one in place, take the one from the bottom, and basically climb into the sky using immovable rods. You can do so much. Pretty much any decent dungeon party goes out with some immovable rods because you can do anything with them. They're brilliant. Oh man, I love immovable rods. They're one of my favourite items in Dungeons and Dragons, without a doubt.
I wonder what the future is going to be like.
The future? How far in the future? You mean way into the future, Jetsons style?
Considering in how long is it? 7 years. We're meant to, according to Back to the Future's logic, have self Velcro shoes, hoverboards.
Hoverboards. They promised us hoverboards, Velerious. Where's the hoverboards?
In 7 years or something. Though I can't remember.
I mean, the thing is,
2023 goes to
technology's sort of slowed down. I was saying this to someone the other day. It's around World War II, there was a massive boost in technology because war drives invention, basically, because you need to invent shit. And sort of computers and the internet were born out of that and everything, and all the sort of advances in computer science. And then it's sort of if you think about it, since I was young, all that's sort of changed is computers have got more powerful, and we've increased the amount of data storage we can get. Yeah. We've gone from floppy disks to compact disks to DVDs to flash sticks. And it's and that's it. That's pretty much all the sort of advances that we've had.
The main problem that I always find is the fact that they seem to be trying to advance in the wrong area. 3D TV.
It's all improving existing technology. There's nothing new.
Yeah, but 3D stuff is meant to be new. They're trying to bring out a monitor that's going to be 3D.
Nobody wants 3D shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, exactly, it is shit. But what I'm saying is, this is meant to be their new technology. That it's going to be 3D monitors that you can power on and will be 3D all the time.
Like that.
And it's this is a shit plan.
Look at that Oculus Rift thing. It's it's all well and good for showing off and going, oh, look what we've made. It's but I'm not ever going to fucking game on one.
Yeah. Well, not only
Why
that,
would I want to?
No one wants 3D technology because of the price.
Plunk that on your head and go gaming.
No one wants 3D technology because of the price. And to be honest, you get screwed over by technology.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I've got myself right now. You noticed today that I had 2 phones.
Yeah.
I have an iPod 2nd generation, to which is no longer supported, and they've stopped upgrading the software, the firmware, all the apps in the store I can't get anymore.
See, this is something I don't buy into. Smartphone technology.
I also have an Xperia X8 phone, which is one of the rare phones that got to Android 2.1, and they said, oh, don't upgrade it to 2.2, which is the Flash update, which means I can't watch things like Twitch TV or anything fun on the internet with my phone, because unfortunately, it's not supported on the Xperia X8.
See, I just never bothered getting a smartphone because I have a PC.
But the thing
which is basically much better than a smartphone.
The thing is, why on earth would anyone go, right, I'll buy some 3D technology, when you know straight away that the minute 3D technology is fucking done, they'll get onto the awesome stuff like holograms.
Then, exactly.
I can't wait for the naked baby holograms that are all over the internet.
Pornograms.
Yes. Just get this disc.
You say naked baby holograms, Velerious? What the fuck?
Naked baby holograms.
Engage brain,
Yes.
then speak, Velerious. Holy shit!
It's because you speak of women as saying baby. It's the older terms of saying baby.
Oh my god!
Regardless of this fact, but naked baby programs, right? All you'd have to say. But it gets funnier the more you say it. All you gotta do is, right, just put this disc on the floor, press a button.
No, just stop speaking.
And your naked baby will appear in front of you. In full real life, crying and shitting everywhere.
Well, this is the episode where we get banned off YouTube.
Why not? Everyone wants a naked baby simulator. You can put clothes on it if you want to. Babies aren't born with clothes, Sharon. Could you imagine if babies were born in tiny tuxedos? That'd be fantastic.
It would be messy.
It'd be messy, but it'd be fantastic.
Oh,
Just the baby comes out in a tuxedo top hat and a monocle.
Freaking dancing and singing. Gonna have a honey, gonna have a baby, gonna have a ragtime girl.
Doctor just booing him across the head. Yep, it's fine, Mrs. Jones. Just pacifying it and putting it out of his misery.
Oh god. Right, well, Velerious, I think we should call it there before it gets any worse.
Since we've had the most fantastic episode ever, I think this episode has been one of my favourites. I'm going to favourite this on YouTube.
Thank God it's over before you really put your foot in it and say something terrible. I'm going to pause Derpsville there, Velerious, and we'll come back and carry on with this next episode.
Alrighty then.
Bye-bye, folks.
Bye bye.